So here we have the scale that I've been using. This is a scale that I've stepped on every single time during prep. I'm still gonna keep it because it's my consistent scale, but this is the new scale I just got. It's called the Digital Body Analyzer Scale. So it'll actually, you can enter your information in here, like your height, weight, gender, and whether or not you're an athlete, and it'll tell you your bone density, your body fat percentage, your water weight, things like that. So we're gonna do this and we're gonna compare real quick. Wait, look, that's a new low. 117.0, yes. This one is pretty close to being accurate in comparison to the other one. I was 117.0 and I was 116.8 here, which is awesome. It says 17.7% body fat, 6.4% water weight, bone density 38.6%. Oh, sorry, water weight. Well, okay then. I totally wasn't anticipating hitting a new low weigh-in this morning, but that was a nice surprise. My last low weigh-in was 117.6, and I'm 117.0 today, according to my other scale. The body fat analyzer scale said 116.8, which, like, I'm not gonna take that as absolute because it's not my normal scale, but I'll take it because that's pretty nice. So that's gonna go ahead and call for a physique update because new low weigh-in, body fat analyzer scale, and that calls for a physique update also because it's gonna be all encompassing. I'm gonna explain what my body fat scanner says and quick physique update right now. So this morning I'm just about 9 and 12 weeks out from my next competitions. I did have to push them back because of the arm, but nothing to worry about. My next show I'm planning on is going to be August 13th in Culver City, same exact city. So very cool to see the scale drop this morning. So that number on the top you see, 116.8, is my weight. 57.6 right there is going to be my water weight. The 38.6% is my muscle mass, 6.4 pounds is my bone density, and 17.7% is my body fat percentage. There is a code in my description box for a link to 60% off of this scale. And there's my gnarly elbow bruise popping up again. Hopefully that goes down, but thank you to the subscribers who slightly explained what it could possibly be from. But anyways, back to the body fat scan and the digital analyzer scale. I think it's really cool to have another tool of measurement right here. And going based off of the DEXA scan that I got a couple of weeks ago, before the accident, I was 19.4 or something like that. So seeing that 17% number might be accurate, it might not be, but either way, it's really cool to have an extra tool of measurement of my progress. I'm definitely making progress, especially if I'm sitting here comparing these shots. So this was back in the end of March, I believe. It was my first progress check-in. If you go to That Prep Life episode 1, that is where you'll see this footage. So it's really cool to be able to have these videos and compare what my body looks like from then to what it looks like now. I'm definitely making progress, and I'm pretty damn happy that I'm doing so, all while having a broken arm. It just goes to show that if you stick to your macros, if you stick to your training, regardless of what happens to you, you're still going to make progress. And I definitely think that diet break did me good. Having that really helped to boost my metabolism, have those fat-burning hormones working again, and it was awesome. I'm just sitting here flexing, but actually trying to compare to see whether or not I had any muscle loss on the side where my cast is, on my left side, and maybe just a little bit, but not too much. Thanks for watching the physique update, guys. I'm going to go on to the rest of the video. Enjoy! Woo, that felt nice. So I am very happy about that, and now it's refeed day. Today is high carb day. Refeed day, high carb day. They're essentially the same exact thing. So I call them refeed days, but I probably shouldn't. A refeed day technically is supposed to be when you're really dieted down and you have to refeed your body with more carbs. Dang, I think I slept on my cast and someone's signature is on my face. Anyways, and a high carb day is just part of your normal carb cycle. So if you're carb cycling, likely you have a high carb day once a week, twice a week, something like that. I have them twice a week, so I have a high carb day today, and I'll show you guys what I'm making. So this is by far the flimsiest waffle I've ever made in my whole life, and the oatmeal exploded, but it came out looking pretty like aesthetics, so I don't think I care. I did, this morning today's my high carb day, so I have extra carbs on top. The actual waffle, I did 20 grams of PE Science Snickerdoodle, 30 grams of egg whites, 20 grams of cooked oatmeal, 30 grams of frozen blueberries heated up in the microwave, and 20 grams of Icon Meals Power Popcorn. Breakfast. I'm very much enjoying this new car. It's really nice. Like I said in my last video, I've never had a nice car, so this is like a huge change from what I'm used to, and I'm really liking it. So, Mags and I are going to get nails done today. They're super ratchet, and yeah. So after that, Froyo, work, and just living life. I'm eating my salad in my car currently. I think someone's beeping at me. No, they're not at me. Yeah, we're getting our nails done and I'm hungry. So, salad in the car. Dance. Oh god. Do you have your camera charger by chance? No, I don't have mine. Bellagio Nails and Spa. I feel back to life. My black mat. Best nail place I've been to so far living in California. It's called Bellagio Nails and Spa in the Marina del Rey. They do a really good job. And I've been here twice now, and the last time I came, they stayed on very, very well. So I'd highly recommend coming here if you live in the area. And on this high carb day, we're going to the dentist! Just kidding, we're going to Froyo. We are creatures of habit. Always, God, always going to get Froyo every time. We're gonna figure out the actual grams because we've been, we have to go around this way. We've been told a lot of different things about how to actually weigh out the Froyo, and I've done it a bunch of times. Go ahead, in the door. You can open the door. And they might not be correct, so we're gonna figure that out today. Right about everything. Okay, so we've been told that the serving size for an ounce is 70 grams, and we've been weighing it as 113, right? But it's actually 90, so we're not like totally off. So serving size for everything in grams is like 91, so.
I'll see what that is in ounces.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Oh, the no sugar added are 70. And the low carb ones are 70. So the thicker ones are 90, and the low carb ones are 70.
Arctic Zero.
Dang. So you get way less. All right, we'll weigh it right this time, I guess.
This is so sad.
So a real serving of Froyo is 2.5 ounces and not 4.
That's it.
But I've been so consistent, like why? Should I change it? So for the low carb flavors, it's 70 grams for 4 fluid ounces or for half a cup or whatever. This is very confusing. And then for the regular non-low carb ones, it's 90 grams. So 4 ounces usually equals 113 grams, and that's like what we were going for. We were weighing in ounces though, we weren't weighing in grams.
So I think this translates to 2.5 ounces. Math.
Alright, I'll show you guys what I tracked in my phone for this because I created its own separate meal. This Froyo tracking shit is complicated. So the low carb New York cheesecake flavor, okay, so you can't see it, but it says low carb New York cheesecake. I did 70 grams, so I'm allowed 4 servings of that, I believe. 70 grams for 1 serving. Sorry, I did 5 servings. And then I also subtracted the sugar alcohols because you are allowed to subtract sugar alcohols from your carb sources because it's incredibly low carb. It's like 0.2 calories or 0.2 grams, something rather. I don't know, what's the exact name of sugar alcohols? Say it the right way.
Like your body just doesn't use them the same way as it uses other carbs.
But like the reason that it's not, you don't have to track them is because it's like incredibly low calorie per gram.
Because your body doesn't like, you don't use them as carbs, so they just kind of like go through, like your body doesn't. I should text Justin.
The human Google, her coach. Anyways, so I did 70 grams for 1 serving. I did 5 servings, and if I tracked it as sugar alcohols, according to this thing, it's 11 grams of carbs per serving. But I minus 3 sugar alcohols from the whole serving, so I made it 8 carbs, 3 protein, and 0 fat. So I did 5 servings of that. Very confusing. All right, folks, this is gonna be my meal. 2 servings of sprinkles, half a Power Crunch bar, 1 ounce of cheesecake bites and 420 grams of low carb cheesecake. And we're gonna do this. Show you the macros. If it turns, there we go. 67 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat, 27 grams of protein, and go. That's so nice, Mags.
Learn from the best.
Here's mine, you learned from the best. Gonna get them angles though, and I have half a power crunch bar right there to go on top. And here is the final product. The half a power crunch bar, and the Snapchat story, and the date. You know you have a good friend when she runs into CVS for you and gets diet
Shall I call
news.
for you?
This phone, this car like talks to me randomly. Like if my phone is plugged in, it's on CarPlay. Can you not? No. Play this. That's better. I look like a loser here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Yes, dear.
Hey, I have no Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh, no.
Or Dr. Pepper.
They don't have any Diet Coke Zero? Sprite Zero?
Coke Zero, yeah.
Okay, I'll have Coke Zero.
Okay.
I'm filming this, by the way. I was vlogging and then you called and it answered on my car.
Oh.
No, it's funny. Okay.
Yes,
Coke
dear.
Zero's fine.
Okay, got it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, that's funny. I've been spending the last like 5 or 6 days with Maggie in a row because she's leaving on like July 8th or 9th to go back to Canada, which is funny because that weekend I'm gonna be going to Canada for the Vancouver Pro Show Expo with bodybuilding.com, and like she lives right next to Vancouver, so I'm not technically leaving her that weekend. It's gonna be like a few days later, but either way, she exactly like Randy. Randy had to go back to Canada too. They were both here for 6 months. They both came here in January. I met them both in January, fell in love with the both of them, and they have to move back to their country of inhabitants, or country of citizenship, Canadian land, basically, which is like the saddest thing in the world because they're two of my absolute best friends. And Maggie and I are like the same person. We're both like pretty introverted, so we get along really well together. We like don't get sick of each other when we hang out, which is nice. And we're both very similar in like the way we interact with people and the way we train and the way we like, anyway. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop her off at home, and I'm gonna end this video here. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you didn't, then you should give it a thumbs up anyway. Have a good night.